And so I cross into another world, shyly and in homage linger for an invitation from this unknown that I would trespass on. I am very glad and all alone in the world. All alone and very glad. In a new world where I am disembarked at last, I could cry with joy because I am in the new world, just ventured in. I could cry with joy and quite freely. There is nobody to know. And whosoever the unknown people of this unknown world may be, they will never understand my weeping for joy to be adventuring among them, because it will still be the gesture of the old world I am making, which they will not understand, because it is quite foreign to them.
I was so weary of the world. I was so sick of it. Everything was tainted with myself. Skies, trees, flowers, birds, water, people, houses, streets, vehicles, machines, nations, armies, war, peace-talking, work, recreation, governing, anarchy. It was all tainted with myself. I knew it all to start with because it was all myself. When I gathered flowers, I knew it was myself plucking my own flowering. When I went in a train, I knew it was myself traveling by my own invention. When I heard the cannon of the war, I listened with my own ears to my own destruction. When I saw the torn dead, I knew it was my own torn dead body. It was all me. I had done it all in my own flesh.
I was a lover. I kissed the woman I loved. And God of horror, I was kissing also myself. I was a father and a begetter of children. And oh horror, I was begetting and conceiving in my own body. At last came death. Sufficiency of death, and that at last relieved me. I died. I buried my beloved. It was good. I buried myself and was gone. War came, and every hand raised to murder. Very good. Very good. Every hand raised to murder. Very good. Very good. I am a murderer. It is good I can murder and see them fall. The mutilated, horror-struck youth, a multitude, one another. And then it clusters together, smashed, all oozing with blood, and burned in hips, going up in a fetid smoke to get rid of them, the murdered bodies of youth and men in hips and hips and hips and horrible reeking hips, till it is almost enough, till I am reduced, perhaps, thousands and thousands of gaping, hideous, foul dead, that are youth and men and me, being burned with oil and consumed in corrupt, thick smoke that rolls and taints and blackens the sky, till at last it is dark, dark as night, or death, or hell, and I am dead, and trodden to naught in the smoke-sodden tomb, dead and trodden to naught in the sour black earth of the tomb, dead and trodden to naught, trodden to naught.
God, but it is good to have died and been trodden at, trodden to naught in sour, dead earth, quite to naught, absolutely to nothing, 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 nothing. For when it is quite nothing, then it is everything. For when I am trodden quite out, quite out, every vestige gone, then I am here risen, and setting my foot on another world, risen, accomplishing a resurrection, risen, not born again, but risen. Body the same as before, new beyond knowledge of newness, alive beyond life, proud beyond inkling or furthest conception of pride, living where life was never yet dreamed of, nor hinted at here. In the other world, still terrestrial myself, the same as before, yet unaccountably new.
I, in the sour black tomb, trodden to absolute death, I put out my hand in the night, one night, and my hand touched that which was verily not me. Verily it was not me. Where I had been was a sudden blaze, a sudden flaring blaze. So I put my hand out further, a little further, and I felt that which was not me. It verily was not I. It was the unknown. I was a blaze leaping up. I was a tiger bursting into sunlight. I was greedy. I was mad for the unknown. I, new reason, resurrected, starved from the tomb, starved from a life of devouring always myself. Now here was I, new awakened, with my hand stretching out and touching the unknown, the real unknown, the unknown unknown. My God. But I can only say I touch, I feel the unknown. I am the first comer. Cortez, Pizarro, Columbus, Cabot, they are nothing. Nothing. I am the first comer. I am the discoverer. I have found the other world. The unknown. The unknown. I am thrown upon the shore. I am covering myself with the sand. I am filling my mouth with the earth. I am burrowing my body into the soil, the unknown, the new world. It was the flank of my wife. I touched with my hand, I clutched with my hand, rising, new awakened from the tomb. It was the flank of my wife, whom I married years ago, at whose side I have lain for over 1,000 nights, and all that previous while she was I. She was I. I touched her. It was I who touched, and I who was touched. Yet, rising from the tomb, from the black oblivion, stretching out my hand flung like a drowned man's hand on a rock, I touched her flank and knew I was carried by the current in the death over to the new world and was climbing out on the shore. Reason not to the old world, the old changeless I. The old life wakened not to the old knowledge, but to a new earth, a new I, a new knowledge, a new world of time. No, I cannot tell you what it is, the new world. I cannot tell you the mad rapture of its discovery. I shall be mad with delight before I have done. And whosoever comes after will find me in the new world, a madman in rapture.
Green streams that flow from the innermost continent of the New World. What are they? Green and illumined and travelling forever, dissolved with the mystery of the innermost heart of the continent. Mystery beyond knowledge or endurance, so sumptuous, out of the wellheads of the New World. The other, she too has strange green eyes, white sands and fruits unknown and perfumes that never can blow across the dark seas to our usual world. And land that beats with a pulse, and valleys that draw close in love, and strange ways where I fall into oblivion of uttermost living. Also she who is the other has strange mounded breasts and strange sheer slopes and white levels. Sightless and strong oblivion in utter life takes possession of me. The unknown, strong current of life supreme drowns me and sweeps me away and holds me down to the sources of mystery in the depths, extinguishes there my risen, resurrected life and kindles it further at the core of utter mystery.
From ABC, this is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings. Reporting tonight from Berlin.
From the Berlin Wall specifically, take a look at them. They've been there since last night. They are here in the thousands. They are here in the tens of thousands. Occasionally they shout, Die Mauer muss weg, the wall must go. Thousands and thousands of West Germans come to make the point that the wall has suddenly become irrelevant. Something, as you can see, almost to party on. How do you measure such an astonishing moment in history? The East German government said tonight they were going to make more openings in the wall, at least a dozen more, put bulldozers right through the wall so that more people could cross to the west. The East German communist leadership tonight said there'd be a new election law guaranteeing secret elections which the rest of the world could monitor. And only 24 hours after East Germans were told they could go anywhere, anytime, the Soviet Union said that was a sensible move.
I hold your little photograph because you are not here. I sit and wonder about your little dear. You're just as near perfection as most